welcome back to Yellow River. So we're going to do your last week of November. So I already pulled some cards and I do English readings for weeklies. So if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. And this message is for collective. So if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. It's okay, alright? So relax a bit. I feel like in this November, the last week of November from the 22th to the 30th, a lot is going through us like healing mode. We are coming through from the first week, the second week, the third week, like all very disturbing, a lot of things that we have to face. It could come as a challenge, and it's not like coming at us just one by one. It's like after this is another wave, like it's never ending. It feels like it's never ending. So a lot for you guys in this week is that you kind of want to, I wouldn't say hide yourself, but it's like you want to recoup. You're very much in your own energy, or you're in your comfort zone to try to reflect on self, or to try to see things in a more peaceful way. This is all like the dark blue, and it's like the underground world. Some of you might be like, actually the dark blue coming out for me is the deep healing of the wound, or something that usually blue would be communication, but this dark blue for me is more like you communicate to yourself. You're trying to understand the situations, whatever it may be or whatever it was, trying to understand, and a lot to do with the family issues here. We have this little kitty devil. Yes, please. Okay. Some of you, I feel like whatever the challenge is, you see there is a storm like coming through the houses. It's a bit like a shake up or a tower moment that maybe awakes you that you are in this situation, or you are in a certain cycle for a certain time, and that is for you like enough, it's enough. You wanted to turn things around, or you want to directly make a change, and it could be that the change you make is actually causing you to have to deplete it, like you use a lot of energy. Maybe you're trying to get yourself back to balance after purging, or after these conflicts. A lot to do with our communication or our actions. In November, the thing that comes to us is like the challenges comes for us is for a better path or a better future. It could be like the environment is shifting, or your mindset is shifting. So when you yourself is shifting, you look at things differently. So when you relate it to things or people, it's same. It's not going to be the old pattern. It's going to change, and that change maybe sometimes for the external it's unacceptable, but whatever the case, what your soul needs, you will know. So you guys are really like one step at the time, and you're taking your opportunity to see how this change is going to make your life look like. And I do feel like a lot of you have deep hope, or there is a faith, whether it be a person, a group, or something, that you have something that supports you. The talisman is here. It means something good, and you can see the rune here. It's maybe from this September, because this rune is called Jura. So Jura means the abundance in September. Usually for us, September it means like the bumper harvest month. So I would say maybe from this, and there is another 9 as well, about completion. So from September to now to November, or even further to December, because this talisman gives me a Sagittarius energy, and we are entering Sagittarius season in this week, like the 24th of November. And your next card is Metamorphosis. A lot of transformation happening within you or your family as well. I do feel like when you transform somehow, you do affect others. And in your situation, a lot like your family or members or tribe, someone or some kind of energy is like going to transform in these situations, like synchronize with you. Okay, so you can't really do expect a big change, because I do see a lot of 5s in this week before I do this reading. And the medicine for you guys is actually to stay grounded, be patient, like you do things with your own pace. Don't force the healing process. Don't force anything. If you're not okay right now, if the emotion is high, if you're just not being able to do whatever you used to do, take a rest, take a day off, or to surrender to the situations right now, to your emotions. Okay, it's better for you to accept it rather than run from it. When you run from it, you're gonna take more time to go back and heal and finally letting it go. So you do have a healing card here. I'm not just saying, this is just what it is. High long. And by the way, this card is called the Map, and I bought it in Germany, so that's why it's in German. Auf Deutsch. So let's see what else for you guys. There's a bit of generation things coming through. Generation. It feels like some kind of concept is not acceptable or haven't yet been understood or communicated. Whether the case, I'm just going to see what else is going on for you guys about generation. Yeah, why do I hear don't play small? You might have those dreams that you wanted to achieve, or you might have those faith that in you when you see some opportunities, or maybe that wasn't the way that you or your family or the generations before you to do. That foundation is like a challenge, and a yes. This card comes out in this November like 1,000 times. Okay, and this card for me is a yes, but with you passing the test, the door will open. So, and it's a lot of fire. So if you find yourself constantly in a struggle or conflict or a fight in this November, it's kind of normal, because I do feel there is a lot of Mercury aspects that it's not going to be as smooth as we thought when we communicate. And you do have that insight. You do have that insight, and you do have that willpower to make things happen. Trust yourself. You are moving yourself away from those, you can say, karmic situations or some chaotic surroundings. For those of you, like for most of you, sometimes it could be like you have outgrown a situation, but you don't know whether it is the best choice for you, because when you choose that in this month, usually we say that after this month, especially after September, everything moves, everything is starting to change, and it's going to go like actually faster next year. I will talk about it maybe in other content or other videos. I'll keep on doing my weeklies for next year as well, so yeah, do expect something good to happen. And I do feel like you have realized something. There is the Master of Time here. Master of Time usually gives me this feeling of, you know what the future looks like, or you intuitively know what you are going to be on, what you're going to be doing on your path in the next step. So do what you feel right, Do what you feel what was right for you, because you're the one that's going to know yourself better. No one else, even your partners and your father, your mother, no. You do know yourself, especially you do know your soul, and you come to this place. It's not just for some small stuff. As I heard, don't play it small. You have some dreams that you wanted to achieve, so go for it. Maybe it's not yet the time, but you can plan it, and you can just write it down to set a plan, and just to go to do whatever you want. I want to pick some cards that I have right here. What else for you guys this week? This week, the last week of November, is full of healing and full of that breaking free. It doesn't have to look ugly. It doesn't have to look ugly. You can leave a place like peacefully. But you have to be determined, because when you are not determined, when you don't know what you're going to do, the role will not unfold. You have to directly know if you wanted to do something or not. Your inner desires or your soul is actually calling you. It could be that your soul tribe here is calling you. This is the wolf. And you are the person that is going to make the change. Be the change. Yeah, the sun energy is here. So you're going to, like, the thing is going to be turning out better than you think. Whether the process looks pleasant or not. Normally I will not comment on the process. Yeah, so anyways, I do feel you guys might need some more messages, as I cannot really speak fluently right now. Should I do you guys more? Maybe. Yeah, so let's keep on doing it. I just feel there is more to come. I might do a forecast for 2022. I already did one in Chinese, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in English. I'm just thinking. And same, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if it resonates with you or not. And yeah. Don't let the fears hold you back. Don't let the fears hold you back. You are like your intuition at some point. You know what you want, and your intuition is going to take you there. So don't let those fears conquer you. Don't let those that maybe external stuff to frighten you out of a decision that you already made, to coming out of something that doesn't really serve you anymore. And if you keep on like staying in that old cycle or something that you know that it's not good for you or even affects your health, that place is just going to be like the tower is going to coming down. So just be aware of that. And you are going through a phases that is going to, I would say the results or the next path is going to take you by surprise, because you're in this metamorphosis cycle. Some of you, I do feel like the place that you were in or you are still in could be a situations or relationships. You have already like no interest in it. Like, I guess you know what I meant. It's like things happens every time. Like it's all the same. You want to change something. You want to change the recipe. You don't want the old dramatic stuff to happen again and again. And some of you might making you a little bit like tiring to even say or to repeat what you felt, you're going to choose something more better for yourself. That's what I would say for this week. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys have a nice November. We're going to December, and I wanted to say, I just feel like December has a lot of messages, especially for the Venus retrograde. I don't really feel well because my guardian planet is actually Venus, so when it goes retrograde, everything is just going to be like... Anyways, I hope you resonate, and if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next one. Take good care of yourself. Bye.